Ah! Seriously? Getting over a cold, y'all. Whatever it was. I went to Red Lobster and got something to eat. Finally eating some real food, man. I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. When it got me something to eat. Man, got me some real food, man. I done went to Red Lobster. I here waiting for Caleb to get out of school. I'm feeling alright. Getting back to business. I think I should be 100% probably tomorrow. I feel pretty good today. I've been out a lot. Went to Red Lobster, got some food, man, and I ate some of it earlier and then I put it away. I couldn't wait. I was going crazy. Sitting under. I mean, it was my body shutting me down, but I've been so ready to get back to normal. I'm like, man, this is torture. I got so much to catch up on. It'll scare you. I know Caleb been just taking advantage of me. He got put back to work today. I've been drinking water. Any fluids I can get my hands on, to be honest with you. I've been drinking juice, water. I had a soda thing, I ain't gonna lie, the other day because I had some soup. Like, the only reason I had like a soda or something is because I had to keep drinking water and I kept drinking Gatorade. It was just leaving like I don't know. Your taste buds already be messed up when you ain't feeling well, so I needed a different taste. I was like, let me get something else. I went and got like this grape drink from Wawa before I went and got the Red Lobster. So I'm always drinking something. I went and got this. But no, I've been staying hydrated. I'm just tripping with all this. Now I got to catch up on a million different things. So I got to get on here with my people. I got content I got to create. I ain't been back to work. I was supposed to go back tomorrow. So he told me just go get a doctor's note just to make sure it was the flu. If it wasn't the flu, just to let them know or whatever if I'm completely over it. So I'm going to go in probably middle of the day tomorrow because I got an appointment. But it's in the middle of the day. So I'm going to go tomorrow and get this little doctor note and then head in. If I do that, I need to go get a haircut, but my barber ain't in. He don't come back. He told me he going in Tuesday. I'm like, damn it. I was trying to get me a haircut today. I'm looking like Wolfman, been in his bed since Wednesday. I'm so happy. Now I see how them elderly patients be feeling. My back started to get sensitive since laying in that bed all day long. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I don't know. Like just laying there, you already be, everything be sensitive and achy. And I'm just laying in that bed. I'm like, man, I don't know how people do this all day long. Now it's good to catch up on the rest. Don't get me wrong. The rest was much needed. I could definitely say I'm well rested, but I don't want to go through this again. If it was the flu and I find out tomorrow, I might get the flu shot next year. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause that's way too much. That's too much to be dealing with. I got one. I need to get a new one because it's something like a Theragun, but it's not one. So, and then I got it from Amazon a couple of years ago, and it's probably dying out. So I said, you know what? I literally told myself that. I'm like, I'm gonna get me a different one. And I usually make Caleb come and use it, but Caleb been getting on my nerves these last couple of days. And then it's not a Theragun, but it's something like it. And then I think it's dying. The battery in it, because it's rechargeable. But once we take it off of the battery, it just died down. So I literally told myself that yesterday, like, I need to get me a new one, because this one ain't working like it used to. One I caught on a deal at Amazon a couple of years back, but I definitely need to invest in a newer one. And it was, I don't even know, it wasn't like it ain't even like a massaging pain. It's just like a, like a aching feeling. Whenever I lay back or something, I was having to take Tylenol. My little sister had told me to take Tylenol like every 6 to 8 hours just to stop that. Pretty much that was it. Only thing left is like the aching. It be up here, like aching. And I'm like, what? If I lay back or something like that, I put on a shirt or something like that, I can feel it. It's like sensitive. I don't know why. But that's the only thing. So to be honest with you, I don't know if it was the flu. I was thinking myself it might have been. But when I go to the doctor tomorrow, I guess she'll tell me for sure and give me a notice. He asked me for a notice to come back, which I don't understand why. But hey, I'm gonna go. I'm not in no rush to go back. Anyway, I got stuff to do. Then I had to come pick this guy up, because it's always a rough morning with us two. And then I didn't even know it was school today. We went to go get Caleb we went to get his retainer this morning. So I did go went and got that. And I ain't making bring his book bag or nothing, because I'm thinking school was closed today. Lo and behold, school was open. So I had to go all the way back home and get it, because school open. I'm like, man, why do y'all have, it's just like after the hurricane hit here, they messed up all the schedules are completely messed up here. So they got all these dates jacked up as far as what days they go to school, what days they close the school down. So they had Fair Day, which they kept the school closed for Fair Day, which was last week, which the kids don't do nothing but go out to the fair and fight and shit. But then they opened the school on President's Day, which is Monday, which is usually a normal holiday, but they opened the school and sent them all to school on that day. I'm like, this don't make no sense. It's a little bit backwards. And now, I'm just sitting here waiting on this dude. I think they get out of school in a couple of minutes. And then I gotta wait for him to walk down here. And then I'm gonna take him back to the house. Try to get some more stuff done. I've been chilling for the most part, just trying to get everything back in line. I know tomorrow gonna be back on the prowl for me. I'm rested though, I ain't gonna lie about that. I'm definitely rested. I ain't going too much of in and out. Like I was in and out, like hot, cold, you know what I'm saying? It's hot out there now, so I'm sitting here in the air, but that was miserable. I ain't gonna lie, it was miserable. Yeah, we used to get out of school at 2:30. Now some of these schools let these kids out. When he was in middle school, he got out at like 4:30. That was crazy. Like middle school got like 4:30. I ain't never got out of no 4-something when we was in school. I think from elementary, middle, and high school, we was out at like 2:30. 2:35, 2:30 was the latest. Nah, they keep these kids 3 o'clock, 3:45, 4 o'clock. We didn't do none of that in school. We was out 2-something. That's why I'm ready for him to get to driving. And once he get to driving, I ain't gotta do this no more. He gotta get a little bit more responsible though. Cause I've been on this one here the last couple of days, boy. Ooh. He done took advantage of me while I was sick. Boy, let me tell you the truth. I got work cut out for him. But I'm like, let me get back on here with my people. I gotta get back to record my content. Man, whew. I don't wish this on nobody, having no cold like this. This was a different type of cold. I don't know if it was something new. I don't know. I wasn't happy with it. Didn't think it was gonna take me down like that. And it still got me where I feel like I'm a little tired. You know what I'm saying? Not like I need to lay down immediately. It's just like I can still chill, but now I can at least go out and do what I need to do. These colds get worse and worse, boy. I swear, as you get older, they don't get. You used to be able to bounce back from them things, man. Now, ain't nothing like it was. I gotta get back on. I didn't have COVID. You know what I'm saying? I think I got a shot during COVID. And the thing about me is I rarely get sick. So to be honest with you, everything probably feels horrible to me. I don't get sick. I mean, I'm not. If this is me getting sick, I probably won't get sick again at all this year. I rarely get sick. Rarely. So if I get sick, it's gonna take me down. If I let it, usually I try to fight a cold before when I can feel it coming on. But if I get sick, it's gonna be pretty much down. I'm gonna be out like a baby because I don't get sick. I don't ever get sick and then it have me out like this. So if it do, then okay, this was a real one. But no, I don't really know. I mean, I can't really tell. It kind of reminds me of a common cold, like what I usually have. Like a common cold, that's what it reminds me of. Kind of like it just feel like the common cold gets worse as you get older. I had, I was coughing. I think I had congestion. I think a little bit of a headache. The headache wasn't crazy. Just a little bit of that. I had the body ache. I was hot and cold. The main things were like hot and cold, body ache, coughing. That started like 2 or 3 days ago. It's going away now, but I think that was pretty much it. Like the regular cold symptoms. I didn't have a fever. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if it was the flu. I'm gonna go check. I don't know. I probably just felt like it was the flu because I don't really get sick like that. I'm like, man, what is this? Anything taking me down like this. And I'm like, man, it probably was the worst to me. I'm called anything the flu. So then I made a mistake and told my manager. I told him I think it's the flu. That's why I got to get a doctor's note. And it's probably just a common cold. But yeah, after this, I probably won't get no sick again, huh? Yeah, I don't too much get sick. And the whole time, I don't even know how that got me because I stay clean, hand sanitized. I don't, you know what I'm saying, be around people who be sick like that. But you know what it probably was? Either Caleb at school with it, but then usually if he's sick, he already come, he'll be sick. So he ain't, I don't think it's him. Probably at my job, they don't be sanitizing them offices. It could, I'm thinking it came from there. And I'ma get me a, I might get me a flu shot next year. Yeah, that could have been it too. Could have been a common cold. I go in here tomorrow. She gonna let me know. I'm gonna try to get as much as I can done between now and then, because I'm sure they got my work cut out for me when I get back. I ain't lying to you. Don't make no sense. I do not like getting sick, boy. I mean, nobody does. Don't get me wrong. But if it get me, it's good, because I usually fight a cold left and right. And it's not even so much of getting sick, like, oh, I mean, I don't like to get sick, but the thing is, I have too much that I be trying to do. And I know once it done fully took control of me, now I gotta stop. Because it ain't gonna let me keep going. Every time I was getting up, like, I'm like, I'm getting up, I'm good. It was like, my energy level. If like I was up too long, it feel like I start getting dizzy. Or like super tired and like, I need to lay down. That's how I knew something was wrong. I'm like, oh, something's wrong. I can't even stand up too long. They gonna get me this year, I ain't gonna lie. I don't care. They usually ask me every year you go in there, they be like, oh, are you getting the flu shot? I'm like, yes. Shoot me. Give it to me this time. Cause I don't know what that was that got me. But I think it was the flu. My little sister said she had got the flu shot, her husband. She said her husband was down like me. She said her husband had for like 2 days. Okay. So if it's gonna work out that way, then I just go ahead and do that. I'm always against it. Not this time. So I guess that's the difference. When you're getting the shot, it just lightens up the symptoms, and it don't last as long as it would if you didn't have the shot. So the shot I will be getting next year when they start asking, "Are you getting the flu shot?" Yes, sir. I ain't got time for it. And then when we go to work, we got these people who, like, when y'all seen me, I come to work even when I felt something. I wasn't even 100% sick. I just felt something. And I came in with a mask on. You got people that be coming there full blown sick, nose dripping, coughing, sneezing, no mask or nothing like that. That's what I'm saying. They probably came to work because they come in there. Then I seen my supervisor. She was like, I'm just feeling some type of way. She said, I just feel the chills and stuff all over me. I said, yeah, it's probably something in the office because they don't sanitize, they ain't cleaning nothing. And that's probably how people getting sick. She was like, yeah, I think so. What's going on? How you doing? Yeah, some people don't, it's crazy. They come there and they just nasty. So the manager walk out one day and he bring the lady that's in the room with me. She just dripping, sneezing, coughing, and how bad it is. You know when somebody's sick, them germs go to rotating around. Man, I can tell the germs were rotating, so I'm like, hey, she come in there, he asked her for like, he come in there with a mask and stuff like that. It's like, hey, are you sick? She like, oh yeah, I can't wear none of that stuff though, cause I got asthma. I'm like, well man, you need to go home. If you can't even put nothing to cover your mouth, you can't be in a room with us like that. And so she say, yeah, I can't do that. So as she's still coughing in the room and stuff like that, you know how you can feel like a little tingle or something. I said, no. I got to get up out of here. And this was way before I ended up getting sick. I said, nah, I got to go because she going to get me sick. I already know how my body operates. She going to end up getting me sick. I got to go. And he was like, if you need to remove room, you can. So I moved out of that room for that day until she left, I think, for the next day or two, she came back. But lo and behold, the girl that sat in front of her, she ended up being out for like a week because she got sick. I said, that's what I'm saying. That's why would you come to work like that? Now that lady off for work for a week because she ended up being sick because this lady come to work like that. So I ain't gonna go to work like that making nobody sick, number one. But it probably came from the office itself because it just ain't too sanitary with the way they do things. I don't think they clean them offices like that. I mean, you could clean your own desk and stuff, but I don't think that, like, I done came in there with some Lysol one time. They don't want you to spray nothing, but you can clean your desk and stuff like that. I'm gonna buy me some Lysol. I'm coming with my damn Lysol tomorrow when I go back. I promise you that. I ain't finna get sick again. That's crazy how they do stuff. Caleb better come on. He like to take his precious time. He better get the move. But yeah, that's how I do. So in one of the two places, Caleb already had a little dry cough, and I had took him to the doctor, so he had got an antibiotic for his dry cough, so he was fine. He had that lingering dry cough. Then I took him to the doctor for dehydration and things like that, so he was good. They gave him antibiotics. I went and picked him up vitamins and stuff like that. So I don't even think it had nothing to do with him, because usually if Caleb gets sick and he got something that's contagious, it ain't gonna be too long before he be bringing it in that of me. That's why I kind of keep him away when he ain't feeling too well. But it wasn't him, because if he was sick with the flu or something like that, I would have seen it and then I already would have been sick. But nah, I think that came from the job, because as a matter of fact, that's when I started feeling it. When I was at work, I didn't feel like that at home. When I originally started feeling like something was going wrong, I was at work. So when I come through, they better not be looking at me crazy. I'm gonna have my Lysol on hand. Don't come bother me. Yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. Man, I still got a couple things to do. To be honest with you, still got a handful of things to do. I'm trying to get this boy then finish up my day. I don't know why. I kind of feel like it just started for me. I don't know. I left the house, and when I picked Caleb up, where we went and got his retainer today, dropped him off. I went back home and rested for a little bit. Then I handled some stuff, and then when I left, I just ended up going to get something to eat. And then I came here. I don't know why. I don't feel like I did too much. I feel like I handled a couple things, but I don't feel like I did too much. I still got a lot I gotta do. I'm running from it. Then I gotta get back on my content. Boy, I'm behind. This done throw me off. That's why I said, let me get back on my YouTube, see my people and see what's going on. I'm ready to move. What we in? What I think it's gonna be an exciting month coming up. What's today is what? February. February, March. 2 more months. Got 2 more months. So I was going to originally try to finish up, y'all know, furnishing the place and stuff like that. I ain't finna do it now because what? The lease is up in June. It's up in June. I think June 1st. The lease is up. So once I pay what, March, April, May. Once May is paid, that's it. I'm moving. So I know I want to go. I ain't got nothing set in stone or nothing like that, but I know what's one thing. I ain't finna stay there. I gotta get out of there. That's the goal. Yeah. It seemed like it was fast, right? To me, I don't know. It wasn't fast enough. I'm ready to get up out of here. I'm ready to go. It has not been the worst place to stay. I ain't gonna say it really hasn't. It hasn't been the worst place to stay. But it's just too many. The space, I have no space. I ain't got no space. That's one of the main things. They got alligators out there. Like, dust just keep going everywhere. The neighbors, they ain't as bad as the other ones, but they ain't the best. And I don't like being at the bottom floor. The management there is just aggravating. The lady who I know, she's cool. It's just I'm paying too much for that small space. It's just the assistant that she got working for, knowing. I'm like, man, I'm over this. I'm ready to go. I didn't even know it was a separate water bill. The water bill, like a house water bill. It's too many fraud. I'm like, get me out of here now. I need something that's gonna be a little closer to my boy's school, something that's gonna have a little more space to it. This is just not it at all. Like, the space is cool or whatever. I mean, the area, but I mean, I guess the style, I'm saying, rather, is cool. But y'all ain't gonna see me do nothing else. Y'all probably see me buy some items and stuff like that, which I'm always buying items and stuff. But as far as like decorating rooms and stuff like that, I ain't finna do it because I'm so ready to go. I am ready to go. Right, here come Caleb. He's gonna get in the car. How you doing? Gonna get this man in the car. Then I'm gonna get to the house, and then I'll probably get back on here with y'all a little bit later on today. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all subscribe to the channel if you're not. I'm back, feeling a lot better. I got to get content in for the day, but we getting to it. Yes, sir.